Do you though? Trust me, my girl is cool though. Said that you was working, but you out and chasing cool though. I'm cool guys, Jimmy cool shine. I know for two eyes, I'm sick to the deal. So need to see you a few times. And if I did the slide.
Mic testing 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. She is from the Bay Area. Hello, welcome Bay Area. You have landed onto a comedy show. We're gonna have a comedy show for the next like 2.5 hours to 10 o'clock. We got all Hawaii's comedians right here, right now. We're gonna be practicing our stuff for you. So please give us feedback. If you like what we saying, laugh. If you don't like what we saying, just boo. But whatever you do, just don't sit there quietly, because that fucks us up, for real, man. Don't do that, don't do that. All right, y'all, we got plenty of seats up here in the middle, got plenty of seats in the back. Anybody want to sit down, welcome to come in. The jokes are free, but the pizza costs money, y'all, so please purchase a pizza. This is the restaurant, and we are at tier 3, which means we are legally allowed to sit on each other's laps. Yeah, and French kiss in public, so we got this going on, y'all. All right, without further ado, I know y'all don't want to hear me, y'all want to hear the host of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Mike Rayo.
I like that, like how there's an introduction before an introduction. That's just dope. Like he's telling me the shit that I forget to say. I'm your host for this evening. Yes, the bathroom is downstairs. Good luck. There's no AC in here, but it's okay. It's cold outside. Yeah, it feels great being fat out here. You're from the Bay Area? You are? What part?
The San Mateo area.
Ah, that doesn't count. I'm from Vallejo. Yeah, that's called a peninsula. Yeah. I moved out here 3 years ago. I used to weigh like 380 pounds. Now I weigh 260. Just because I got adapted to no air conditioning. What else? Yeah, it's cold as fuck outside. For me, alright? The past days in Hawaii, when it's not raining, I walk around look like I forgot air conditioning. Like, everything just sweating. I sweat when I think, and I'm trying to think things through most of the time. Oh, we have a good lineup tonight. I was supposed to look at the list, but I forgot it. So, who's ordering pizza? And the best place, this is the best place too, because it's BYOB. You can bring alcohol, meth, whatever. No, I'm just joking. Tough crowd. I'm high right now. I was supposed to make some weed jokes, but I forgot about them. Oh, God. So, who's out of quarantine? We're on tier 3. I done get COVID weight and holiday weight. Like, I stepped on the scale, that shit looks like a stopwatch. My weight's error. Shit's fucked up. I'm not even like a good comedian. I don't know how they pick me. I'm like a comedian that you bought from Ross. Like, I'm good at first, but I fall apart at the end. It's like dress for less, jokes for half for less. Something like that. I fucked up on that joke. Don't act like you don't do that shit.
I like it.
Thank you. Why, thank you. Oh man, but I ain't gonna lie to you guys, comedy has been helping me out tremendously with my vocabulary. I found out like 3 words. I found out what optimistic means. I thought it meant autism. I found out I'm dyslexic. I can't write or anything or read. I thought that was an eating disorder. And when my card declined, I found out that it's not insignificant funds. It's insufficient. That's how, educated I am. It's fucked up when your desk has been in the hallway, half your childhood. Just disruptive, and always ate. Oh, what else is going on here? You know what? I'm gonna go back and forth because I'm the host. I can cut shit short like a porno. So let's bring up your first comic again, Paco Loco.
Yeah. I like this. I like going up first because I got attention deficit disorder. Y'all know what attention deficit disorder stands for? It's attention deficit hyper. What happened? Yeah, y'all. My name Paco Loco, y'all. I'm from Philadelphia. If y'all can't tell. I like to talk about current events. And y'all know what's going on in the news? Y'all watch the news? Nobody watch the news? It's like a TV show. Like, that's one of the things about watching the news. Like, you get the total perspective of one channel, and you be thinking like, oh my God, the world's about to end. Then you switch to the other channel, and it's completely different. Everything's just fine. Like, this is for real. Like, this is crazy. You know what's going on in the news today? They canceling Dr. Seuss. Oh, Dr. Seuss, the cat in the hat was fat and black. That's the whole rhyme strategy to like rhyme to rap nowadays. Like it's cat in the hat rhymes. Like they said the cat in the hat racist. Racist. The cat in the hat is racist and Dr. Seuss is racist? For real? Like, first of all, I don't even think those are people in the books. Like, it's the fuzzy wuzzy from the wasn't. You know what I mean? It ain't no people. How you gonna say those are people? And then they're gonna cancel them. That's crazy. Like, I think this is not canceling that. They're gonna cancel me by the end of this. I know I'm gonna get canceled. I think too much. Like, for real. I think too much. The other guy, that's the other day, somebody asked me, like, what do you think about wearing a mask? Well, exactly what they say it is. It's a fucking mind control. They trying to control us, y'all. Like, how my mask has no medicinal purpose, yo. Like, y'all ain't from the CDC or nothing, right? All right, I don't want to get in trouble. Cause they'll shut this shit down. Like, it's crazy. You know. If God forbid, if any of y'all had somebody victim that's died from the corona, I'm sorry for you. But I don't personally know anybody that has died from it. But I know like 3-4 businesses that's gone down from that shit. Like, it only kills small businesses and old people. Like, ain't that shit fucked up? Yeah, it's just so fucked up, yo. What else? They canceling Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head can't be Mr. Potato Head no more. It just gotta be Potato Head. Because they took out, it's illegal to be a man nowadays. Gentlemen, man, we know this. We figured this out. It's illegal. Like, all your life, you just trained to be like a tough guy, masculine guy. Like, go ahead and be the head. They train you to do this. And then when you do this, you're got masculine, what is it called? Toxic masculinity. I am the toxic Avenger when it comes to toxic masculinity. You can smell it on me. Like, I got the pheromones. Like, and it's either gonna turn a girl on or she gonna hate me. It's either or. Like, so. What else is in the news today? We got a new president. Y'all, we've had a new president. We got a new president. That's cool. Like, we finally got revenge on Syria. Y'all heard this? We got revenge on them. We bombed the shit out of Syria. Y'all heard about this? Y'all heard about this? We bombed the shit out. Remember what they did to us? Remember? No, because they ain't do shit to us. Like, why are we bombing Syria, y'all? Like, for real. Like, I don't even know no Syrian people. He's from the Middle East. He knows a whole bunch of people. But, you know what I mean? What we do to Syria? They was like, well, they bombed because they had a conflict in Iraq. Like, why the fuck are we on Iraq? Like, yo, like, anybody remember 9/11? No. We got a whole generation of people that don't even remember that shit. Like, yo, like.
No, they said never forget.
They said never forget, but we done forgot. Like, yo, we done forgot. They like, it's crazy. But I'm in Uber. I'm an Uber driver, so I messed around, drove like half of y'all people here. Drive y'all around like, I mean, I'm the guy in the mask.
I wasn't even trying to come here.
But it's crazy, like, being with Uber, right? They put you on a whole different level. They give you like these classes on what to look out for. And the main thing they said, if you're an Uber driver, you know you had to take these classes. If not, you ain't gonna be an Uber driver. It's all about human trafficking. Human trafficking is the biggest thing going on. It's going on everywhere and nobody see it, but it's right in front of people's faces. So they train you, like, when you're in a car, somebody gets in the car and they quiet, they might be a victim of human trafficking. So I'm like, all right. And then it's like, if somebody gets in the car and they talk too much, they might be a victim of human trafficking. Like, oh shit, like, if it's a girl by herself, she might be a victim of human trafficking. If it's a girl with a guy, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's everybody. I'm looking in this room suspect right now. Like, what are y'all two doing together? There's an Asian guy and a white woman over there. I see y'all. Human trafficking. I know. I'm on to y'all. I see y'all. But then they tell you, like, don't even waste no time. Like, if you see something, say something. Like, it's the snitch culture. I swear to God. Like, yo, snitches catch stitches and lay ditches like bitches. That's where I'm from. Like, that's a nursery rhyme, for real. Snitches catch stitches, laying ditches like bitches. That shut your ass. You know who taught this? Your own family. Every time, you know, white people call it tattletaling and shit. When you be like, oh, man, they about to stop snitching. Bah! Go there. All right, I'll keep my mouth shut. But no, Uber says you got to report it. They want you to see it reported. So I get this ride one time, and this girl get in the car. First, the name was like Anthony or something, right? It was a male name. And she gets in a young, beautiful Hawaiian girl, like, uh-oh. Instantly, bling, human trafficking. Like, oh, shit. And so she gets in the car, and then she starts crying. Bing! I'm like, yo, I gotta do something. I gotta do something. So I'm like, I'm trying to talk to this girl, like, hey, what's the matter with you? She's in the backseat. I don't want to talk about it. Like, oh shit, it's bad. It's bad. I gotta do something. I'm ready to drive her to the police station, like, for real. So I'm like, let me see where this go. So I drive up. A guy gets in the car. I'm like, this motherfucker. Like, oh, fuck this guy. So he gets in the car. They start talking. Turns out that that was her boyfriend. He gets in the car. She's happy now. I'm listening to him. Turns out her mom died. Yo, mind your fucking business, Uber. Like, yo, like, now I gotta call the cops and call it all off. Like, listen, officer, it was a false alarm. They be like, is this Raphael? Like, yeah, this is the third one today, sir. Like, ah! So, I'm Park Karen. I admit, like, I'm Puerto Rican, Park Karen. Well, I be snitching all the time. I'm a professional snitch. They call it residential advisors. If you make noise in my apartment building, I'm gonna get you, like, for real. All right, y'all, I just gotta leave y'all all with, just give y'all the worst things that I think about all the time, but I wanna leave y'all with some advice. We gotta come together as a people, we gotta eat right, we gotta get exercise, do yoga, eat fruits, and this is stuff that you can eat that's gonna make your relationship awesome. You know what you gotta eat? Pussy! Yeah, my name Paco Loco, thanks for listening.
Let's give it up for Paco Loco. You got a beautiful voice. I ain't heard, he has such a beautiful voice, yeah. Yeah, watermelon. Yeah, that's good advice. I thought I had erectile dysfunction. I just started fucking prettier girls. I was like, oh, it actually works. Yeah. All right, our next comic. He's kind of new to the scene. I don't know where the fuck he went. Oh, he's right there. He's kind of new. He's pretty funny. Give him a good laugh. Let's go for Peter.
All right. Matthew McConaughey. All right. How's everyone doing? All right. Yep, my name's Pete. Happy to be here. And the other day, you know, I was playing ball because I like to play ball. I'm a basketball player, and it's what I call the park, right? And the park consists of me being the only Caucasian person there. And so I play 3-on-3. I'm the one white person versus, 5 black people. And it's Saturday at 3 p.m. My teammate is on crack. The other guy is, the center of the other team is drunk. And I get affectionately called white boy and wheat bread by these people. And wheat bread, what's going on? I don't know what wheat bread means. That's okay though. I can tell there's a lot of love that's coming, with these nicknames. It'd be like, white boy, go, white boy, shoot, white boy, dribble. I'm like, my name's Pete. And at the end of the game, I told my teammate, I was like, hey man, like I know that you really like, enjoy calling me white boy and everything. My name is Pete, so I'd really appreciate if you called me Pete. And he responds with, you win some and you lose some. And we lost the game, so what did I win? I'm not sure. And then I remembered he was high on crack, so I can't take it too seriously. And so also the other day at the park, I played a 2-on-2 game. One of my opponents was in a wheelchair. It's not funny to laugh at disabled people, man. Anyway, so I played this guy in a wheelchair, and what he would do is he would set, I don't know if you guys are familiar with basketball, he would pass the ball in, and then right away just come flying at you 5 to 10 miles per hour in his bucket of metal, just and set this screen. And you had to dodge this, flying piece of metal. And then his friend was, his buddy, his teammate was a 3-point shooter, so he just popped trays all day after that screen. Luckily, we still won, because we were playing a man that didn't have functioning legs. And, we were able to drive to the hoop and score easily. Yeah. I'm glad you got that one, Karen. So, what else? I was thinking this is new material. Just throwing this out there. So, new material. I was thinking about what is it that us men have to deal with? That might be not the same for women. And what came to mind was the bathroom. We deal with what's called the extra tinkle phenomenon. So the extra tinkle phenomenon, what is that? You know, you go, you take a piss, and you're good, right? And wait, hold on a second. You gotta like shake it out. You know, some more. Just you gotta tinkle. You put on your boxers. Whoa, wait, shit. Sorry, I gotta tinkle. You know, it's the extra tinkle phenomenon.
We get that.
And
That.
you know, I was gonna. I'll segue into this. I was out surfing today, and I came back, and you know, the chotch wasn't that good, which is the waves. That's chotch for those of you that are surfers. These guys might know. I don't know. Not yet. Okay, we'll get there. Chotch is waves. Yeet is Nom knows. Yeet. What's yeet, Nom?
I'm his roommate. I still don't know.
He still doesn't know. Yeet is you. Anyway, so chotch yeet, and when I got back to, you know, it was really cold and windy and not great out there today. I get back into the dressing room, and I was just disappointed in myself at the size of my penis. You know, I just was disappointed. You know, it's like it was cold, and no, that wasn't what I was looking for. Anyway, we'll move on from that topic. I guess, let's see. I was also meditating. I'm also big into meditation. And any meditators in the house here? Anyone? A little bit. Nice. So I was meditating the other day, and it was actually before a show here, and the guy who runs this, kind of, Paco, I'm meditating outside. He comes out, and he sees me, and he thinks it'd be funny to kind of, you know, take a couple pennies he found and just do like one of these while I'm meditating. Throws them at me. And it was then I realized, holy shit, I might be becoming homeless. I've got this man here just throwing pennies at me. It was one of those moments where you look back and you're like, you remove yourself from the situation. You're like, dang, like, you know, I got a full-time job. However, it's close to being homeless because I got this random Puerto Rican guy with long hair throwing pennies at me. So, yeah. How's everyone doing? So good? I was trying to bring a girl here tonight. Yeah, I was trying to bring a girl. Not here. It's okay though. Her name's Charity, which is interesting. And what happened was I was just meditating, again, I meditate a lot. I was meditating on the beach, kind of, and I come out of my meditation, and this random dude behind me is like, yo, bro, like, there's an energy, you know, vortex between you and that girl over there. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And sure enough, I look over there, and she's just like staring down. And I'm just like, this never happens. This never happens. A hot girl does not just wave at me, you know. So I'm like, this is a sign from God himself, you know, I gotta go talk to her. Anyway, I invited her to here tonight. We'll see if anything comes of it. Probably not. I had a dog growing up. Her name was Luna. She's a beautiful dog. She's a Bernese Mountain Dog. And she also was pretty messed up. She had nerve damage, and for some reason, my family is really good at picking the nerve damaged dogs in the litter. And so they picked Luna, and what Luna would do is she had nerve damage, so she would like, her hind legs would go like this. And she also couldn't feel when she was about like to shit, you know, so she'd be, you know, just booking it outside while also shitting, and her legs are going like that. This wasn't a great scene. Luna also liked to eat socks. She ate my socks, and the fourth time she ate tinfoil. It wasn't even socks from the garage. So my dad has to pay $10,000 for these surgeries. And by the fourth one, he's like, it's It's time to kill the dog. So that's what happened with that. You know, rest in peace, Luna. Mike, how much time I got? Chilling? Oh, I'm over? Oh, alright, I'm over. Well, fam, familia, my friends, mi amigos, it was great sharing this lovely 10 minutes, 12 minutes with you. I hope you all have a great rest of your night. My name's Pete, and
Let's give it up for Pete. Pete, here's some advice. If you meet a girl named Cherry, less meditating, more popping cherry. Oh man, this next comic, he got a regular name, but I know he got a mean middle name with about 13 letters and about 7 Ks. Let's get up for Tyler!
I know what that meant.
My middle name is actually Abraham. That's not a joke. How's everybody doing tonight? Ooh, yeah, cold out there.
I know.
Kind of reminds me of, I used to live in Chicago for like 3 years. That's actually where I first started trying to do open mics over there. People there are somewhat nice. The problem is that, you know, when you're from Hawaii, you go to a place like that, you start trying to introduce yourself. You're over there like, hey, you know, what's up? You know, oh, where you from? Oh, yeah, I'm from Hawaii. And then immediately their demeanor changes and they're just like, Hawaii? What are you doing here? It's like, what? What do you mean, what am I doing here? It's like, do you know what the weather's like here? Why would you leave a place like Hawaii and come to a place like Chicago? Why? And I was like, well, I don't know. And then, so eventually it just happened that way. It's the same thing, you introduce somebody and everybody's got the same freaking broken record response. What are you doing here? Why? And afterwards, I just got sick of it and I said, well, you know, I'm here for the weather. You know, you guys got great weather over here, so that's why I'm here. And I'm just like, what? I'm just like, it's a fucking joke, you idiots. A bunch of morons out there. Anyway, I actually explained why I was there, and it was actually to help my mother take care of my grandfather. And then their demeanor changes again after that. And I'm like, oh, that's good that you're helping your mother with your grandfather, you know. So, but my grandfather had MS, so he was sick. He was paralyzed from the waist down. So I spent a lot of time actually cleaning him up, like cleaning up his shit and his piss. Piss not so much because he had a catheter, so he had a little bag. So I didn't really have to worry about that too much. Once in a while it came out. Cleaning up the shit though, that's a whole other story because you actually have to put gloves on and retrieve it out of there. So I would actually spend a lot of time trying to dig in there, and I'd have to wear a mask and everything. And the first time I ever did it, I got compromised because it gets real slippery, so I had to use my other hand with the glove. And then at some point, I couldn't take the glove off because both hands were compromised, so I had to eventually slip one off and get some of my grandfather's shit off. But in any sense, I prefer cleaning up shit to piss. And I'll tell you why. Shit, it's solid. It's a solid state. You know, you can scoop it, you can grab it, you can throw it away. Piss, on the other hand, it's more of like you guys know who Bruce Lee is? Everybody knows kind of Bruce Lee, right? You know, he's got this kind of he's got this swag. He's a martial artist, but he's also a great philosopher. And one of the things he used to talk about was water. Was, you know, water, my friend. If you have water, you can be anything. You see, you put water in a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water in a can, it becomes the can. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend. And the same thing is with piss. If you get piss inside your bed, it's going to become your bed. You get piss inside your carpet, it's going to become your carpet. Don't let piss get anywhere, my friends. And that's my time for tonight. Thank you very much.
All right, let's get this shit going. Looking at my list.
What? You do?
Shit's fucked up. I lose everything. I bet if I hop in the shower this morning, a pin's gonna fall out. The next comic up is Jessica Bullock.
Yeah, Jessica!
Or do you want me to hear a joke so you can get up? Oh, don't worry. Just take your time. No worries. 20 people waiting. It's alright. It's fine.
That's like Mike to catch me off guard. Not even ready.
Oh, God.
As you can hear, I'm not from here. I live here, not from here, from the south. Lived here a couple years, well actually Maui a couple years. And when I moved, I was like, oh my God, it's gonna be so different. It's not different. I'm thinking, you know, back home we had Southern hospitality. Here we have Aloha. Back home, Grandma feeds you everything, so you go into coma and you can't leave her house. You so damn full, you fall asleep and you can't leave. Here, everybody feeds you everything, so you weigh so much you can't make it on the plane. You can't leave. And that's how you know they like you, because they done fed you and fed you and fed you till you gained 20 pounds. I was like, thank you. Didn't ask for that. I'll take it though, it's okay. But you know, more comparisons. I'm like, you know, back home we made Spam sandwiches. Here they have Spam with everything. Thinking, you know, yummy goodness that could kill you. Southern men and local brothers. Yeah, yummy goodness that can kill you. You know, I'm thinking Channing Tatum. Magic Mike. Yeah, I'll take that. No, there's nothing magic about that. I've seen, been there. Seen him drunk as hell, not magic. And then I'm thinking, Jason Momoa. Oh, yeah, let's move there. It didn't work out that way. Reality check. Rednecks and mooks. Nah, either one of them. You get rednecks. Big trucks, flags on the back, drinking all the time, hunting, fishing all the time. Wait a minute. You get mooks. Big trucks, flags on the back, hunting and fishing and all the time. What the hell? It's no different. Yeah. Thinking maybe a little bit different. No, not at all. Then I'm like, okay, maybe we'll see. Look at a little bit more. We get TGI Friday back home, where the boys get shit-faced and give some lickings and get their asses in trouble because they pick a fight with a bigger dude who's gonna beat their ass. Yeah, works out that way. No different here. Every night, Pauhana. Yeah, every night. Drunk as shit. Pick a fight with the other big local brother. Neither one of them's bigger than the other. They beat the shit out of each other and they love each other at the end. Okay, yeah. But when I heard them say dirty lickings, you know what my head went to? It was like, dirty lickings. What are you licking that's dirty? Because you shouldn't lick it if it's dirty. Ew. Like, I'm not licking anything that's dirty. Go wash it first. Ew. But you know, that is not what they meant, of course. This is how I figured out that Southern slang and pidgin is very different. Although, we have similarities. Back home, it's like, I don't know, maybe shooting the breeze is like talking story here. Talking story makes more sense. I don't know what the hell they meant by shooting the breeze. Like, that's a Southern thing that I will never understand. But the more you get into it, I'm like, okay, let's compare this a little bit more. They start giving me directions. Back home, over yonder. I don't know where the hell that is. Here, it's on the Maka side. I don't know where that is. It's by the kind. What? I don't know what the kind is. It means everything. Like, what the hell? I have been lost more times back home and here than I can count. You know, that didn't change with the men either. Still lost both ways. Yeah. Fingers crossed that changes. But it doesn't change when it comes to the slang. I'm looking at pidgin, and I'm like, you know, they should give you like some kind of book, like an encyclopedia that like tells you about references, but also definitions of what shit means. I am sitting here and I am in Safeway behind this really young local brother, and he is talking across to the other dude, and he's like talking to him about where they're going afterwards. I can get this much, and he's like, yeah, hella out the beach. I'm like, okay, I know we're doing something at the beach, whatever that means. And he's going on, and he's like, choke one hoodie. So I was like, oh my fucking God, they're gonna go kill the women. I don't know what this means. Later, I found out it just meant there was a lot of women. It did not mean they were gonna kill all the women. Whew. Yeah, I was scared to go to the beach for a while. I was like, oh my God, they go kill the women at the beach. They're crazy as fuck. Like, I'm not going there. Yeah. No, this keeps getting better. The first maybe 6 months I lived on Maui, I hear the word taco. Somebody says, you want taco? Like taco? I'm like, fuck yes! Who doesn't like tacos? He brings me a plate. I'm like, that is not tacos. There are tentacles. These are not tacos, man. I meant taco, like octopus. I nearly had an aneurysm. But you know what? Try everything at least once, unless it's going to kill you, then maybe try it twice. Now my favorite poke is kimchi taco poke, and I know it's not a taco. Thank you, God. My next interaction with words from the men here was pigeon for sex, and I did not know this. It was like oof. Well, no. The last time somebody asked me if I liked something, shit got real. No, thank you. No, thank you. A few months later, I figured out that oof meant to have sex, and I was like, well, hell, I might have missed out on some opportunities here. Like, dude, I might have said yes had I known what that was. Be a little more clear. You see the alley girl here. I don't know what the hell that means. Exactly. You missed an opportunity. But I'm thinking, this is probably because I have a creative imagination. Yeah. I've learned a lot throughout the time that I've been here. And my imagination likes to fuck with me. A lot. Not a little, a lot. I'm in Big Island, take my daughter, we go hiking. And we're coming back, first trip there ever. And as I'm driving, I have the windows down. And I'm making a turn, and I hear the loudest fucking gobble I've ever heard. I'm like looking around, scared, shaking, like it scared me. There was the biggest turkey I've ever seen in my life. And if there was a bubble over my head, it said, dinner. Yep, I'm thinking about eating that little bitch. I'm like, yep. And then my imagination kicks in. It's like, I bet you just scared the shit out of him. He's like, look, Jalolo Wahini. Oh, fuck. It's a crazy. Oh my God. She gonna eat us. Tell her no eat local brothers. Yeah, I didn't eat him, but I think I scared the shit out of him, and I probably scared myself a little bit because I was like, really believing he talked to me. I was not high. I had not been to Rayo's house. No chance of that. And I had not been to the accidental concert where it happened that I ate some gummies. No, not that. No, that really happened. Shit happens like that with me. Didn't mean for it to happen, but I got in a fight with McDonald's at that time because they didn't have ice cream. Yeah. No, I see. Exactly. You went through the drive-thru after the concert and the accidental gummies. And I was like, ice cream, please. No, we no have. What the fuck? No ice cream? Like, I will come fight you. And then I realized, no, don't do this. Because that little ninja's going to come through the window and beat my ass and give me dirty lickings. Really going to give me some dirty lickings. But, this is when the imagination takes over. More recently, I've been here. And I heard some people having a talk. And somebody asked another person, he's like, what is another word for self-preservation? And I didn't mean for it to come out of my mouth, but the first thing I thought was masturbation. Yeah, and then I get a look, and I was like, fuck, I said that, didn't I? Yep. No, I own that shit. It is self-preservation. You do not end up with threesomes with people like Mike if you do some masturbation. Come on up and take it over, Mike.
Woo! Let's give it up for Jessica. First of all, I do both, okay? All right? Shit. God damn, that was great. Is it me or does that mask over there look like a thong?
Uh,
Is it me? No? Mine's just in the gutter? Speaking of which, our next comic coming up. You guys are in for a treat. Don't worry, whenever you're ready. It's only for America. Good. Give it up for Max Learman.
That was close enough. What is up, everybody? Welcome. You look like the version of Jesus Republicans want so bad. Oh my God. It's like you're everyone. Yeah, everyone. Look, it's GOP Jesus in the building. Okay. I'm no longer single, everyone. No longer single.
Let's go, Max!
Thank you. I am rebranding as a undrafted free agent. Actually, no, I'm in my 30s now, and I did get to kiss somebody this week, and you know what I learned? When you're in your 30s and you get to kiss like another person and it's consensual, key. I react the same way when anyone else bites into like a really spicy habanero pepper. Like after I walked away and I got in the car, I was like,
Yo.
yeah. I don't know how to control these feelings, which is good. I think I'm done dating people who are like low-key crazy. I'm done with it. I'm shifting gears. I'm more interested in dating full-on psychopaths. Because you know what? You know where you stand with a full psychopath. You know what I mean? Someone who's low-key crazy, they're gonna talk shit about you on social media. Maybe make a hashtag if they really give a fuck. But like, you know, things end with a full-on psychopath, you know I'm going to call the fire department and be like, guys, it's just a heads up, alright? This is, you know what I mean? It's like, alright, imagine this. It's a Rob Zombie movie. And you know that girl who's smiling at you and giggling at you the whole time? If she ain't fucking you, she fucking her brother, and that's a full-on psychopath, so... You guys get me? But yeah, it's a good thing. Now that it's like a new year, me, all that shit. I'm trying to get rid of some old stuff. You know, if anyone's interested in buying this, I have a pair of rose-colored glasses for sale. Heavily used, but they still work just fine. Yeah, heavily used. In 2020, I dated 2 different women who within the first month told me they loved me.
Oh no.
And I didn't end the relationship. Why? Why? You know what? Low self-esteem. It's like, wow, okay. You guys fuck with Jesus? You fuck with Jesus hard? Yeah, Peter brought you here, right? You fuck with Jesus? You know Jesus wasn't his name, right? His entire life, no one ever called him Jesus. Nobody. You know what his name was? You know what people called old JC back in the day? Was Yeshua, which is a Hebrew name. You know what Yeshua means? Joshua. That means you guys follow around a guy named Joshua. Joshua doesn't even like going to church. You know what Josh does? Josh fucking fakes sick so he can go do fucking sick wheelies at the skate park, while Peter and Simon are stuck at church drinking oat milk in lieu of because they're not old enough for wine. I don't know. And then Christ is like from Christos, which is a Greek word. You know what that means? Anointed one. Which is like that's a fucking cool nickname. Because, like, if Christ was around telling everyone, hey, I'm the anointed one, then there's probably a good reason all the other Jews were like, why is it fucking killing this guy? This guy's got a little braggadocious stick. But that's why no one ever called him the anointed one. I had more to that joke. What's up, Joe? Is that your girlfriend?
Yes.
Alright, I thought you two were related. It's so crazy. But yeah, I know. I'm Jewish, so like I get it. I'm like, you know, I'm the old trilogy. You guys are the prequels. It's whatever, you know. But like I know there's like a rule Jews can't have. tattoos, but you know what I did? I got a tattoo. You know why? I want the rabbi to know I don't want to be buried in the Orthodox cemetery. I just don't. But you know what? It's a good thing I went with this, because when I was like in high school, I wanted to get a tattoo of a Star of David right here on the arm. And then I went to history class. And then I realized I don't want to make things easy for anyone. I don't know if anyone's been paying attention to this lately, but I think that was a good idea. Now, if I do decide to get the Star of David, it's going to be drawn with bacon strips. Because just to throw them off, like, I don't know. But, I don't know, either way, I shouldn't do that. There's some bad juju going on.
That's funny.
You know, yeah, I don't know. Like, just in case, I don't want anyone to be embarrassed. Like, if I have kids, they might end up Jewish, who knows? You never know. But when I die, I don't want to, like, be buried in any cemetery. You know what I say? Cremate me, and then scatter my ashes in a marijuana field. See what grows, smoke me up. Let me get inside all of your heads one more time, then exhale me out into the universe. Shema Yisrael Adonai. Fucking hit. After anyone else using this mic after me doesn't need the COVID vaccine anymore.
Don't worry, next one's Asian.
Oh. Wow! Wow! Shame him! Cancel him!
I was like,
No, I don't care. Do you guys care? Alright, nobody cares. You look upset. Alright, no worries. I get it. I have Eastern European wrestling bitch face. How about you? You know what Eastern European wrestling bitch face is like? If I just like not show anything, you're probably gonna look at me and you think I'm gonna say I made bread. That's it. That's the whole thing. Like wrestling bitch face. I really hope you make bread if that's the face you're gonna make. I would be a terrible woman if I was a woman. I would be terrible for the women's movement. Do you know? Because like and I'll tell you why. It's gonna be exactly for why you think though. Pre-COVID, right? Halloween, I go to a bar, open mic, because it's the only reason I have ever go out socially, really. And I'm wearing leggings because it's part of my Halloween costume. No judgment, Jesus, no judgment. This is a safe space. I'm leaning over at the bar, and then unbeknownst to me, some woman walks in, and she just fucking sees me leaning. I'm posted up, you know what I mean? I'm posted up. And then the next thing I know, I just feel, I look and turn around, and this is like older woman. This woman's in like her 40s. And I just look at her and I'm like, oh, thank you. I curtsy. Because that's the polite thing to do, ladies. And she walks away, knowing she did me a favor.
I don't think so.
And my friend looks at me and is like, that's assault, dude. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. You're right. Shit, I know, dude. If I was a woman, I would just not be able to maintain any of this. I would have so many yeast infections, I could start a bakery.
Alright, that was intense. Give it up for Max. Okay. Just so you guys know, when I flash the light on you guys, this is me. I'm taking a picture of you. I do not like all that, any of you. Okay, that was mean. Oh, how much time do I have left? Shit. Oh yeah, I'm hosting. The next comic, speaking of COVID and SARS, let's give it up for Joe Cobb! Thank you.
Alright. Oh, Ron, how's it going? Who was the one that had a girl coming here? That was you, right? And she never came? That's the best thing that could have happened to you. Man. Trust me. Trust me. Don't ever take a girl you're trying to have sex with to an open mic comedy show. The only worst thing is like taking her to like an amateur juggling competition or sort of like an amateur magic competition or something. The amateur version of something on America's Got Talent. Don't take a girl to that. Don't ever do that. They have comedians on America's Got Talent, which was always a weird thing to me. I don't watch it much, but I remember one time I watched America's Got Talent, and they had this one act where there's this guy, he's an escape artist, so he's in a straitjacket, and they suspend him over this giant cage full of live crocodiles. And then the ropes they're suspending him by, they light those on fire. right? So he has to escape from a straitjacket suspended over crocodiles while these ropes are on fire. And he does it. He gets out right before the last thing catches on fire. He drops into the pit. And they're all, that's amazing! All right, our next contestant is a comedian. He's going to talk about why dating is hard.
Yo.
There's no chance. I say, why is it on that show? I don't understand. Bay Area, how you guys doing? Are you all Bay Area? Yeah? Still doing the man buns, I see. That's good. I'm old, like, I haven't changed my hair since 2005, don't worry. I remember back then, man buns were like, oh look, that homeless guy found a scrunchie. That's good. That's good for him. That's a cool thing. You couldn't tell I'm old. It was my birthday recently. I'm in my 40s now. Shocking only the white people in the room. It's true, everybody's like, oh my god, you look fine. Like, here's the thing though, you have to understand, like, Asian people, we age like Asian cars. We run way too well for way too long, and then one day shit just starts falling off. You know what it's gonna be. Well, you know it's gonna cost you about $2,000. It's like the only thing you know. Freaking sucks, man. Like, I know I don't look old now, but they say it's just all gonna come at once, like when they all just look like Mr. Miyagi or something. And I don't know when that's gonna come. I know it's coming sooner or later. I just figure, like, I'll know when I finally look like an old Asian person. It'll be like any other day. I'll get up, put my shoes on, walk outside, and then some random stranger will shove me down to the street and take all my cash. And they're like, no, why? Why did I have to look old today, guys? I'm finally victim status old. God damn it. Thank you, I took a fall for that. I expected that. My girlfriend is here tonight. It's okay once you've actually banged the person to bring them out and they're still on for the ride. Just don't do it before.
You looked
at me.
Ah.
Did I not know something?
They say one man's trash is another man's treasure, and my girlfriend is 100% white treasure, you guys. What a treasure. No, where's Jessica? She's talking about masturbating earlier. My girlfriend masturbates all the time. Like, I gotta get her a sex toy, I think. Because I gotta use my electric toothbrush sometime. Trying to change the heads on that thing. It's not even that bad. It's like easy to buy. Like, women have an easy time when it comes to masturbation compared to men. There's a lot less shame involved. You know what I mean? Like, you just walk into a city. You can even have like pleasure parties. Do girls do that where they like sell each other sex toys? Yeah, yeah. Imagine a bunch of dudes getting together to selling like the bottom half of human torsos to each other. How weird that would be. Like, if masturbating for men was as acceptable as it is for women, they would just have whole sections of Home Depot dedicated to that. They're like, I'm looking to install a fake pussy in my shower. You help me out with that? The women, they get like cute things. They get like the rabbit. It's like, oh, it's a cute little rabbit that I shove in my pussy. We don't get that. The male equivalent for the rabbit is like the actual carcass of a rabbit. Because hunting, we like to hunt. It's like, oh, what? I'm trying to make my dick lucky. What? Why not? I need some of that lucky dick energy. What else are they talking about being old and stuff? I've been thinking of going vegan. I know nobody ever cheers for that. But here's the thing, like there's two kinds of vegans, alright? There's the vegans that do it for like moral reasons, and then like there's people like me that just don't want to have diarrhea all the time anymore. Just a few days without diarrhea. So I finally tried the Impossible Burger. You guys know what that is? Like the vegan, you guys look like vegans. Bay Area, you know. But like, it's the vegan patty that bleeds like actual meat hamburger. And good news and bad news about that one. The good news is, the bad news is it doesn't taste exactly like meat. But the good news is that they genetically modified the plants to feel pain. I have a sense of their own mortality, which is a great step forward. I'll never be able to give up meat, but like, I get it. I get why people become vegans. Like the mainland people, you guys have Chick-fil-A on the mainland, right? Yeah, like they advertised. I remember they had this advertising campaign that was horrible. I remember there would be these billboards, and on the billboard it would have like two cows standing on each other's shoulders, writing on the billboard, "Eat more chicken." Oh shit! And they're like, "Oh, that's adorable." They're promoting the genocide of an entire species of animals to save their own species from genocide. Look, they even like spelled them to learn English shittily just to try to communicate with us. That's awesome. You know, fucking I will eat more chicken. Fuck those illiterate birds. I'm even gonna bother to learn English. Stop us from murdering them. I wish scientists would find that out one day. I've heard they're like doing studies on it where it's like they're trying to see if plants have feelings. I hope they find that out. I hope they discover that spinach has like families and writes poetry. Was touched by their uncle once in childhood and overcame years of depression. I hope they find that out about spinach, you guys, just to see what vegans do. They're like, what now, vegans? Like, oh yeah, well we've invented a whole new plantless hamburger. It's made out of 50% drywall and 50% topsoil. Almost tastes like a meatless patty, you guys. Oh, that sounds delicious. It really does. What should I finish on tonight? I'll finish right now because actually no, fuck that shit. Mike's running it. I dare Mike to fucking kick me off stage. I'm gonna do 45 minutes, you guys, just because he's.
Quick little coward's hour.
Who misses strip clubs? Nobody? Nobody misses strip clubs? You can say it. Your stripper girl didn't even show up. Her name's Cherry. And a guy told you to say hi to her? That was her pimp, dude. That's why she didn't show up. He's like, King's Pizza, nobody there has $200 between them. No fucking way. But strip clubs, you guys, oh, they're great, aren't they, Mike? You know what I thought was funny about strip clubs always is the strippers, they like to name themselves after like fancy cars and shit. You ever notice that? Like Mercedes. Oh, check out Lexus. Yeah, but they're always like these super skinny, cracked out looking bitches, you know? Just once I like to see one of like the thicker, meatier gals, you know, like the ones that come out at 3 p.m. on a Wednesday. Try to do the same thing. And you're coming to the stage. She has 10-ton towing capacity and is built tough. Put your hands together for Ford F-150. Her partner, Toyota Tundra. All right, that's my last joke. Thank you, guys.
You do Tesla?